Hello traders, in this video we will talk about some basic features of a bull market and a bear market. As we are seeing that whatever stock or any index or even commodities, they are going down but they are instantly recovering. Now why is that happening? If even if you see gold, I was pretty sure, I was 80% sure that after this fall in the gold, this is in the dollars, after this fall, there is no way that we will spend time here. And I knew that it's going to recover very fast. Now, what is the reason behind that? And even in Nifty, as if you, if you remember from the Telegram update, I said that if it wants to go down, it will go down very fast. It will, if you go on to the 30-minute, we got a fall on Nifty. Let me change this color. We got this fall in Nifty and then it was accumulating here. And at this time, I told that it will not stay at that level and it's going to come back up. Now, why is this happening? There is no particular technical analysis here. These are some basic features of a bull market and a bear market. Now, in a bull market, as we are in one, because we are constantly making higher highs. So this is a very easy to identify bull market. And there are some basic features of a bull market. Let's talk about like few of them. Like the first feature of a bull market is that you won't be able to make money with shorting. So in the bull market, it is very, very difficult to make money consistently. You can make small trade here and there, but you cannot make money while shorting in a bull market. If you start from 26th May, when the bull rally started. After that, if you see that you try to short any support broken, it instantly comes back up. Here also there was no pullback, it came up directly. Here as well it broke the support, but as you see next day it gap up opened and it keeps happening like this. Here also there was a break of support here, but we came back up with V-shaped recovery. So in a bull market, it is not possible to make money with shorting. And in the opposite, you won't be able to make money while going long in a bear market, because the retracements, the corrections will be small and it will go down again. So this is the first characteristics of a bull market or a bear market, that you can't do the opposite trade and make money. Now, in a bull market, usually, what happens is that the market doesn't give you a chance to buy at the lower levels. So what happens is that, let's say we have a move, an uptrend move, and then there has to be a correction. The market can't keep going up in a straight line. So there will be a correction. Now what happens is that it will not go down, then accumulate here, and then go up. This happens very rarely in the bull market, because that the market will not allow you to buy at a good place. Even good stocks, if you take any good stock in a bull run, it will never come down and then spend time there. It will never do that. If it wants to do correction, it will come back up and it will do correction. Similarly, in the bear market, the market will never give you the opportunity to short at a good place. You have to be quick and short instantly. Otherwise, it will not go sideways and it will give you some good opportunity. So this is also a feature of a bull market and a bear market, that you won't find big corrections. For example, I don't think you will find more than 50% retracement. Mostly it will be 50% retracements, and that too it will spend very less time at the lower levels. Uh, Here if you see, we had a good run here, almost 7% run, and then you see this correction, such a small correction. It spent time only in the upper side. I mean, this is just, I would say, like 2% correction, 2.5% correction, very small corrections. And even if there is a correction, if we talk about this rally, I mean, this is a good correction, but it didn't spend a single minute at the lower levels. Here as well, after the fall, we got only like a small half day sideways market, and then we are going straight back up. So this is a basic feature of a bull market and a bear market. And one more thing which I want to tell you, that market markets are ever changing, they are very dynamic. And if you read some books, they talk about two things. First is now first thing is accumulation, and second is distribution. Now what I have noticed is that in the books you will find that distribution will happen like this. I mean, sorry, let me redraw that. You will find that after a fall, the accumulation will happen like this, and then it will go up. And distribution, the market will be going up, there will be a distribution phase, and then it will go down. But I think that this doesn't happen anymore. I think the market has realized this, and it doesn't work like this anymore. I think what happens now is that the accumulation happens at a higher level, and there will be a up move, there will be a downfall, and there will be a instant recovery, and then the accumulation will happen over here and not at the lower levels. I mean, this is, I'm talking about the bull market, how the correction happens in the bull market, how it is happening right now. And the distribution will happen only in the uptrend itself. Like when the market is about to make a top, it will do some correction, it will fall, and it will come back up, and then it will do accumulation right here. This is how you will find an accumulation and distribution in a bull market. And you will not find these typical accumulation and distribution setups. So this is what's happening. In Reliance as well, if we see, I wanted to point this out. If we take the current move, then we saw this rally. There is some correction here. We came back down very fast, and then we move up, and now we are accumulating here. So this is how it happens in a bull market. And if we look at gold, same happened here. That, let us go on the 4-hour chart, that we went up, and there is our distribution here. We came down, an instant recovery, and I think there is a possibility we will spend some time here accumulating, and then after that we will go up. Same happens in Nifty, same is happening in Nifty, that mostly the accumulations are happening after the V-shaped recovery, and the distribution happens within the uptrend. So the market is not giving any opportunity for the people to buy. I mean, Reliance, if we go to the Reliance chart again, you can see on the 1 hour that when there is accumulation at the lower levels, then the retracement is very small, and if there is a big fall, then there is a small sideways, and then we start directly going up. It doesn't spend much time here. Last time if we see, after this big fall in Reliance, it spent like not more than 1 day at the lower levels, and then it start going back up again. Here it did not even spend a single minute, V-shaped recovery, and now it is going sideways here. So I think this trend will continue, how the accumulation and distribution of this new way is happening, and you have to be aware of this. And any good stock which is in a good uptrend, I don't think you will find a a good chance to accumulate at the lower levels because it will go up very fast. Now, I was talking about Oro Pharma today. I mean, this is just to give an example. So don't take this as a buy recommendation or any sell recommendation. Now, if we see Oro Pharma on the 1 hour chart, let's see it on the daily first. So we see that there was a bullish move like this. Now, if we look it on the 1 hour chart, then we see that if we take the Fibonacci levels, then we see that it has come down to, there is some distribution here, and we have come down to the lower levels. So I think, as I mentioned in the Telegram, that I think that the price correction of this stock is done, and it will start to move up again and maybe accumulate some more here and do that. Ultratech Cement, which I shared as well, and some of you traded as well. As we saw, there was a upside move and the correction, and after the correction it did not spend time at the lowest points. I mean, it did some sideways here, and after that it is not going too much low. I mean, it is not going sideways at the lower place. Whenever it comes down, we see it goes directly up. Here also it came way down, so it went up directly, and there is not much accumulation at the lower levels, the basic thing which I want to point out. And after that it is going back up again. So this is it for the video. I hope you understand now that the basic features of a bull market and the bear market is that in a bull market, one thing the market will do is it will always keep you in fear that it's gonna fall. It's gonna fall, but it will not, and it will do the price correction very fast. What I mean by that price correction, it will do very fast. I mean, this is not 100% of the times. This is most of the times this will happen, that if there is an uptrend and the stock or the index has to do some correction, it will do this fall very quickly and then accumulate at the higher levels and not at the lower levels. Even though if it spends a little time, it will come back up pretty quick. And this fall, this price correction will be a very fast move to panic out the sellers. I mean, to panic out the buyers and make them to sell. As we see here, there was a fast move. We see here there's a fast move, and here also big candles, fast moves, but it recovers instantly. So I hope that you understand the basic features of the bull market and how the correction takes place in the bull market, and the accumulation happens usually at the higher levels. And you cannot make money by shorting in a bull market. You should always look to go long. So this is it for the video, and hope you guys have a wonderful week. Thank you.